Hey students, hi everybody, a very good afternoon to everyone right there. Welcome to the very session. My name is Preksha Sharma, your English educator at Unacademy, and I give you all a very warm welcome. So today we are going to start with the very first lecture of this new year, and I'm sure that everyone is pretty excited because we are going to continue with the chapters. You know very well that we had already done like the some of the chapters, I mean a very few chapters, two or three chapters earlier, and now we are going to move ahead with the rest of the chapters. Okay, so today what are we going to do? We are going to start with reach for the top, and I'm going to deal with the very first part of it, that is Santosh Yadav, and we are going to have word to word explanation. So make sure that everybody is going to stay tuned. Also, kindly share the link of the session with all your friends. Tell them that what do we have today and what we are supposed to do, because you know the new year has started, the new beginnings, and now you all must be so careful in choosing the right path for yourself by being so careful, by being so very much hardworking and so dedicated, because now you know you're progressing in your career and you need to really do so well. Hey Harsh, hi everybody. Hey Amod, Harsh, my dear, this is something related to English, right? So you should get into the habit of listening to the English words, listening to the English gestures. So in case if there's something that's not making sense for you, you can just let me know. I'm gonna simplify my language for you. Okay. Alrighty, people, now we are moving ahead. You know very well, my name is Preksha Sharma and I've done Masters in English from Delhi University. I'm a plus verified educator, and guys, I am literally dedicated in teaching all my students how to speak well, how to score good marks in their academics. I'm sure I'm gonna help each one of you as well. Hey Charlie, hi dear, welcome to the session and a very happy new year to you and your family. Alright. Guys, we have got the Telegram channel. Kindly join it because all the educators, they'll keep on sharing the updates related to all the upcoming sessions herein. So don't miss out any update, okay? And now coming to Unacademy subscription features, you know, we have got a lot of features for all our dear and darling students. You get to learn live from the comfort of your home. Unlimited access to all the courses. So herein, I'm not only talking about English, instead I'm talking about your other subjects as well, such as your maths, your social science, your science. Okay, so keep an eye on everything that is being offered here at Unacademy, guys, because this is really for your good so that you all can prosper well. All right, then we have got Top Educators of India on one single platform. So herein you'll find all the highly qualified teachers who are sitting in order to help you all so that you all can score good marks. Then we would have regular doubt clearing and answer writing sessions, which is really important. You know, writing answers, that's really the utmost important thing now, because you guys will have to like be a part of the subjective world, as in that you all will have to write the answers. Okay, so make sure that you all are dedicatedly following me. And an exhaustive coverage of the entire syllabus. We are going to cover each and every bit of your syllabus so that you don't miss out anything. Okay, then mentorship and guidance would definitely be there. Study material in the form of PDF would be provided. Practice tests would be there. Live test series and batch courses. So you would have daily practice sections. You would have weekly mock test series. You would have live quizzes, daily MCQs, and subjective test series. We are going to provide you a lot. Make sure, guys, that you're thinking about for yourself and you're discussing about this with your parents. Now, coming to your iconic subscription, everybody, we have got personal mentor. Okay, so get one-on-one interaction, guidance basically. Okay, from the top educators. Then live doubt solving sessions would also be there. Okay, then weekly reports wherein you'll come to know how you're progressing through your week, and we are going to connect with your parents. Don't be like scared. We are never going to complain them. Instead, definitely we are going to give them an information that the student is doing good. All right, and then study planner would also be there, and all the benefits of Unacademy subscription would also be a part of your iconic subscription. So what do we exactly see here? That herein you're getting the extra benefits apart from your iconic subscription. All right, so guys, go ahead with this. Now coming to your Unacademy subscription pricing, we have got different monthly plans. You all can choose anything that suits you the best for your plus, for your iconic. We have plans for like 48 months, 36 months, 24 months, 18 months, 15 months, 12 months, 9 months, 6 months, and 3 months. PSH10 is the code, my dear. Make use of this code. It will give you straightforward 10% discount and will make your life super duper easier. Okay, so don't miss out anything that can help you all score good marks. All right, people. Now, Unacademy free special class features, guys. These features, they are very amazing. Live real-time interaction using chat and emojis. Ask the questions using the question tab. Live poll options for quiz would be there, and poll leaderboard. Compete with your friends as well. Okay, now moving ahead with the very chapter, reach for the top, and we are dealing with the very first part, which is Santosh Yadav. So I'm going to have word-to-word explanation of the entire chapter with a mini quiz right at the end, so that I can check like how many of you were listening to me carefully, how many of you know the chapter so well. Alrighty, people. So, like, will is there anyone who would like to tell me like what exactly is there in the chapter? Would you like just like to brief me if you know like what exactly is being given in this chapter? Any idea? Anybody? Would you just like to tell me about this? Because this chapter is something that's dealing with like very important aspects that's needed in like that's all needed in your life in order to succeed well. You know, like there are certain aspects such as we come to know about the determination. All right, we come to know about the hard work. We come to know about the dedication towards something, like the personal will in order to achieve your goals. That's what is being shown through the character of Santosh Yadav, and she's really an epitome of hard work. Like with your hard work, with your determination, with your dedication, you can achieve anything in your world, and that's what is being given here in this chapter. All right. So now moving ahead, everybody, there's this before you read section which is given in your book. I never want any one of you to just not read this section. Okay, this is very important because somewhere it forms the basis of your entire chapter. It gives you an idea what are we going to talk about, what is there in the given chapter, and what is the chapter going to unfold for all of you. All right, this is what we will come to know about this. Now, guys, here and there is this before you read section which clearly states in your book, like think for a while and make a list of 3 to 5 persons you idolize or admire very much for their achievements. This is really an amazing thing, guys. I always ask you all to read about the people who have achieved a lot in their life and read about the people who worked really very hard in their life and they achieved like a rigorous hard work is being done by them and they have achieved a pedestal in their life. Okay, so like you must admire like there. I'm not saying must. I mean there must be someone that you really like. It could be like your parents, your siblings, your grandparents, or anybody. Idolize basically mean that you see the person as a perfect as a model of perfection. I mean that you see and you say that I want to be like this person. Okay, so guys, I would also like to give you all this homework. You all can go, okay, and check or you can just make a list of anybody, I mean, or persons whom you think they're really amazing. They can be from any field, be it like from entertainment field, be it from Bollywood, be it from Hollywood, be it from like politics, or be it from anywhere. Okay, so you guys can make a list and just check like what all they achieved, how did they do that, where did they reach. For example, Sachin Tendulkar, okay, he's a legend. What did he do in his life to become a legend? Why do we consider him a legend? Because he really worked hard for that, right? Like he has achieved like really amazing goals in his life, right? He has really achieved like great scores in his life. I'm not talking about the scores that we achieve in our academics life. I'm talking about the practical life. All right, so you guys can just learn about that. All right. So you say Chandni saying stories about Santosh Yadav, the first woman in the world to climb Mount Everest twice. Very good, Chandni. You're very right about that. Okay. So guys, start reading. Okay. I've been saying this again and again. The more you read, the more intelligent you are. Also, you become so very much accustomed with all your reading comprehension things, right? So your idols may be from any sphere of life, then there is dash in order to explain any sphere of life. What spheres are we talking about? We are talking about sports, medicine, media, or art and culture. So like the person can be from anywhere. There is no particular foundation. So your teacher will then discuss your choices with you to find out who top 5 idols of your class are. Okay, so we can do this discussion. Guys, like I would like to ask you all to go ahead with this. Just check it out. Okay, just see whom you really admire. Look at all the achievements the person has made and what made him achieve that particular goal that he admired for. Alrighty. Now, moving ahead, everybody, we are moving with our chapter. Make sure that everybody is going to listen to me very carefully. I've always been saying this in all my sessions whenever it's a factual chapter, a chapter which is not really fiction, right? So, you guys must be paying very keen attention because there are a lot of facts that you cannot be unaware of. All right, you have to be aware of all those things that are being mentioned. So now just say what are we going to read. All right, people, let's go. So the only woman in the world who has scaled Mount Everest twice was born in a society where the birth of a son was regarded as a blessing. Now we see it begins with the only women, because we are talking about one thing. We are talking about just one in entire world. All right, so what do we do when we talk about just one thing, which is like one in the entire world? We use the. So that is why when you have to describe Santosh Yadav, you will say Santosh Yadav, the only women in the world. All right, are you understanding? And the world, of course. Now we are saying who has scale. Scale basically means climbed. All right, who has climbed Mount Everest twice. That means that she didn't go to the climbing of Mount Everest only for once, instead twice, which makes her like more special. All right, and now we are coming to know about her, what about her birth. All right, like where was she born? So she was born in a society where the birth, okay, the has been used again of a son. Why are we talking about the birth? Because we here, why are we using the, because we are talking about the birth of a son. We are being so specifically saying ladke ka janam. All right, that's what we are here talking about. So here it says where the birth of a son was regarded as a blessing. Blessing, what does it mean? What do you mean by blessing, guys? Can anyone just let me know? What do you mean by blessing, everybody? Anybody? So basically, like she was born in a society, that basically means that she was born in an environment where in the birth of a woman, the birth of a girl basically, all right, sorry, the birth of a son basically was considered as a blessing. That means भगवान का आशीर्वाद समझा जाता था. वो एक ऐसी सोसाइटी में जन्मी थी जहां पर क्या, जहां पर सिर्फ एक लड़के के जन्म को खुशियों के साथ मनाया जाता था. ओके, एक लड़के के जन्म को आशीर्वाद माना जाता था. All right, was regarded as a blessing. That means उसको एक आशीर्वाद माना जाता था. And a daughter. Now there's a comma. Why? Because we are shifting to another thing. Okay, and a daughter, though not considered a curse, was not generally welcome. Now she is saying कि एक लड़की का जन्म उस सोसाइटी में एक श्राप नहीं माना जाता था. Now see, considered a curse. Now though not considered a curse basically means it was not considered as bad. Okay, it was not considered as something which is very much cursed, right? एक श्राप नहीं माना जाता था, लेकिन वो खुशियां नहीं मनाई जाती थी. Here it says no, was not generally welcome. That basically means that it was not welcoming, it was not liked. Okay, people, they didn't used to be happy. Okay, there was not something like there was not something as compared to the birth of a son. Are you all relating with me, everybody? This is quite an important thing. Okay, like herein we are talking about one of the societies, all right, one of the harshest realities of the society. So it was not generally welcome. Generally, why it's the word generally mentioned here, in order to show that zyadatar, okay, like most of the times it was not welcome. Now when her mother were expecting Santosh, that basically mean that when Santosh was about to take birth, a traveling, now see, this has been given in your single inverted comma, holy man, giving her his blessing, assume that she wanted a son. Now there was a holy man. Holy man is basically pandit, okay, like a priest basically. So he was there, okay, he gave her a blessing, मतलब उसको आशीर्वाद दिया. और आशीर्वाद क्या दिया, ये सोचकर पहले से कि उसको लड़का ही चाहिए as her child. Okay, so उसने उसको एक लड़की का, मतलब he was thinking like this, that she just wanted a son. Okay, but then after birth we usually go ahead with the comma. All right, to everyone's surprise, the unborn child's grandmother, very important, okay, the grandmother of that child, okay, who was standing close by basically means बहुत समीप, as in like बहुत ज़्यादा पास, okay, told him that they did not want a son. Now this is like he was about to give her a blessing that she would have a son, but the grandmother, okay, she said that they don't want a blessing of a son, all right, because they did not want a son. The holy man. Again, guys, it's given in inverted comma in order to show the importance of the holy men in those times, in those societies, wherein a priest, a pandit who is coming in order to give you a blessing that you would be begetting a son. okay, not a daughter. So like in those times it was really something considered as an auspicious thing, and the word of the holy man, that is the priest, was considered to be very important as well. All right, hey Ashna, hi dear. Okay, I definitely remember you. Are you all understanding this? Yes, guys. So whenever you guys are going to write the answer in your notebook, no, holy man should be in just one single inverted comma. Okay, make sure that you are understanding this. Okay. Okay. Nevertheless, basically means in spite of that. All right. Okay. Now moving ahead, everyone. Yeah, moving ahead, the holy man was also surprised. There is this exclamation in order to show the shocking, okay, in order to show the shocking statement given by that woman, and therein the very person, the priest, he was very shocked. Like, you don't want a son, you want a daughter. Nevertheless, in spite of that, he gave the requested blessing, and as destiny would have it. So now, like, he was very much shock. Nevertheless basically means in spite of all that, like in spite of whatever shock he was into, okay, he gave the requested blessing. And what was the requested blessing? This is important. The has been used because we are talking about one of the blessings that was being asked for, that was being requested. That means जो मैं मांग रही थी मुझे वो ही मिला. Okay, और क्या मांगा उन्होंने? उन्होंने मांगा कि हमें एक लड़की हो. And as destiny would have it, the blessing seemed to work. And now, what does that mean? See, guys, these ellipses are being given here in order to show that the requested blessing is the blessing of a daughter. Okay, and not the blessing of a son. And as destiny would have it, and जैसे कि ये पहले से ही निर्धारित था, guys. What does that mean? कि ये पहले से ही decided था, destiny पहले से ही किस्मत में था. The blessing seemed to work. And what does that mean? The blessing works. Santosh was born the sixth child in a family with five sons. So there were five sons in the family and a sister to five brothers. She was the sixth child and she was the daughter. All right, and the sixth we have to be specific because we are giving the number to the child. Now she was born in a small village, sorry, in the small village of Joniabas. Please remember this, the name is important. All right, people, these things are very important, that she was born in the very small village of Joniabas of Rewari district in Haryana. Remember it, it's a detail. I've been always saying this to everybody right there, like in all the factual chapters, the details, they are very important. So Santosh Yadav, you see, she was just born in the very small village of Joniabas, which is a Rewari district of Haryana. All right. Now, the girl was given the name. Now, again, you have this inverted comma, Santosh, okay, which means contentment. And what do you mean by contentment? Contentment basically means satisfaction. Okay, the meaning of the word is important. So now the girl was given the name Santosh, which means satisfaction. And but Santosh was not only always content with her place in a traditional way of life. Now, you know, Santosh Yadav, she was totally a different kind of a person. All right. She was not really satisfied with all the kind of rituals and the traditions that were there around her. Okay. The very traditional way they were living into, she didn't used to like that. She began living life on her own terms from the start. This is very important, guys. From here, we come to know that she had her voice. All right. This is important, everybody. Kindly understand that she had her voice. ऑलराइट शी वॉज लिविंग हर लाइफ ऑन हर ओन टर्म्स. व्हाट डज दैट मीन कि वो जिस तरीके से रहना चाहती थी वो उस तरीके से रह रही थी. शी वॉज नॉट रियली फॉलोइंग द ट्रेडिशंस ऑफ हर पीपल और शी वॉज नॉट रियली इन टू वट वॉज बींग डन टू अदर्स. So where other girls wore traditional Indian dresses, Santosh preferred shorts. So now the other girls therein, maybe they were wearing suits. Okay, they were wearing the traditional Indian dresses. And what are the traditional Indian dresses? Like suits and saris, okay, or the lehengas, right? That. So like they were wearing like this. But Santosh, she used to wear shorts. What does that mean? Like the half pants. Looking back, she says now, from the very beginning, I was quite determined that I chose a correct and a rational path, okay? And the others around me had to change, not me. All right. So now she says this, you know, Santosh, she was a woman. Basically, she was a girl who had her own voice. Rational, what does that mean, guys? Rational means correct. So this is one of the very important statements that she made, and I urge you all to kindly learn this particular statement in order to talk about the character of Santosh in your examination, which is going to be very important. All right, people. So now, guys, okay, Ashna, I get that. All right. So, guys, what I am saying here is from the very beginning, I was quite determined. So now she says this to us कि शुरू से ही मैं बहुत ही ज्यादा ये मेरा दृढ़ निश्चय था कि मैंने करेक्ट और सही पाथ को चूज किया है और मेरे जो आसपास के लोग हैं उनको चेंज होना है, मुझे नहीं. This is what she mentioned. That from the very beginning, I was so very sure that I had chosen a correct path, which is really very much rational, and all the people who are around me, they had to change, and it was not me who had to change. So she was very right. So whatever she was thinking about herself, whatever she was doing in her life, she was doing for her own self. Okay, so this is where we come to know that she was right from the beginning, was thinking about herself. And this is very important to succeed the right way in your life. That from a very tender age, from the very small age, from the very right age, you have to start thinking about yourself. All right. So there was that self determination, the very first adjective. All right, that we can use in the context of this character is self determination. It was very strong. All right, now this is something which is very much needed in your life if you want to reach to a pedestal. All right, is that clear? Yes or no? Anybody? You can just let me know about that. Now, Santosh's parents, apostrophe S basically means here parents of Santosh. All right, this is where we are talking about the belongingness. So Santosh parents were affluent landowners. What do you mean by affluent? They were like rich. Okay, they were rich and known landowners. That means zamindar. Okay, who could afford to send their children to the best schools. Now, could here has been used in order to show the ability, and that too in the past. So they were capable of sending their children as in their children to the best schools. The has been used. Why? Because we are using the superlative degree of good, which is best, and schools definitely. Even to the country's capital, New Delhi, which was quite close by. So, you know, Haryana and Delhi, they are very much near to each other, okay? Like, you can easily go there without any hardships. So herein we are being told that the parents of Santosh, they were really very rich, okay? They were very known landowners, and if they wanted, they could have sent their children to the best schools, and they could have even sent their children to the country's capital. So the country's capital here, the country's capital, that means we are talking about the capital of India, which is basically Delhi, right? So we are saying New Delhi, like they could have sent the children to the New Delhi, which was quite close by. Quite is basically working here as sorry, is basically giving us an indication that it was not very far. All right, but now comma again, in line with the prevailing custom in the family. In line with basically mean following or in accordance with or according to. That means जैसे कि बरसों से घर में चला आ रहा है, जैसे कि रिवाज है, उस रिवाज के हिसाब से, like in line with the prevailing custom. That means prevailing is like which is happening right now. Okay, so जो रिवाज घर में चला आ रहा है, Santosh had to make to do with the local village school. So what happened? Now, Santosh had to do what? Like she had to go to the local village school only because that was the ritual, that was the custom of their family. Alright, thank you, Amo Shailesh. Hey Shailesh, hi dear. Is that clear to everybody? Yes, guys. So now what do we come to know? That she was sent to the local village school only. So she decided to fight the system in her own quiet way when the right moment arrived. So what did Santosh decide? Santosh decided that she had to go against the system. Okay, she was not liking that system because for her education was really important. Okay, and she decided that she is going to fight the system in her own quiet. Quiet basically means like not going in an open war kind of thing, but instead using very safe methods in order to fight the system which was not right. And she decided to fight this in the correct manner when the right moment arrived. That means सही समय आने पर उसको उस system के against fight करना था. And the right moment came when she turned 16. So when did the right moment came? When she was 16 years, like when she turned 16. मतलब जब वो 16 साल की हुई. At 16, now come on, most of the girls in her village used to get married. So 16 was the age in Haryana in those times, right? When most of the girls, that means a lot of the girls in the village, they used to get married. Santosh was also under pressure from her parents to do the same. So now Santosh, she was being under the same pressure. That means now her parents also started saying the same thing, that now you should be married. You are 16 years old. Now, this was the right moment for her to fight the system, to go against the traditional system that was already prevailing in her village. All right, is that clear? Oh my God, Shailesh, just be safe, okay? Don't be too fast. All right. Okay, Shailesh, I understand that. Is that clear to everybody so far that Santosh, where was she born? What did her grandmother say? What did the priest bless the lady with? And then Santosh was born. She wasn't satisfied with the traditional ways. She wanted to fight the system. And when she turned 16, she decided that now she is going to fight the system. So a marriage as early as that was the last thing on her mind. Now, what is the thing? इतनी जल्दी शादी करना उसके दिमाग में ये सबसे आखिरी बात थी. Okay, the least important thing. That means, like, for example, what is important for me right now? Like, I'm teaching you all. But if I'm thinking about going on a trip with my friends, as of now, then that means that's not important. So, as of now, that's the last thing on my mind. All right, we say like this, that this is the last thing on my mind. That means that as of now, this is the least important thing. So that was the least important thing for her. Like, marriage was not only the life for her, okay? So she threatened her parents that she would never marry if she did not get a proper education. अब उसने अपने माँ बाप को डराया कि मैं कभी भी शादी नहीं करने वाली हूँ अगर आप लोगों ने मुझे अच्छे से पढ़ाया नहीं तो. Okay, she left home and got herself enrolled in a school in Delhi. So अब उसने क्या किया? At the age of 16, guys, she had left her home. Okay, she left her home and she got herself enrolled. That means she got her name registered in a school in Delhi. Why? Because she was keen for education. Okay. So what did I first tell you? That the very self determination, which was very strong. Then she was keen for education. She was fighting. Okay, she was fighting the traditional system. Okay, and therein, guys, she was not being so very much like violent. Instead, she was saying she was not being violent in terms of like physically harming anybody. No, that was not her case. Okay, she was a good girl, she was a good daughter. She was just threatening her parents by saying कि मैं कभी शादी नहीं करने वाली हूँ अगर आप लोगों ने मुझे अच्छे से पढ़ाया नहीं तो. This is what she said. Okay, hey Shri Lalita, hi dear, hello, hello. Okay, now we see when her parents refuse to pay for her education, she politely, this word has a very great importance in this chapter. Okay, when her parents refuse to pay for her education, that means उसके मम्मी पापा ने मना कर दिया कि हम पैसे नहीं देने वाले हैं. She politely informed them of her plans to earn money by working part time to pay her school fees. Guys, why is this word important? This word, like I mean, this sentence was also being asked in one of the papers in your earlier examinations. Like, why did she politely inform? Okay, and what does this show about her bond with her parents? This shows that she was very much respectful. This is very important, guys. Okay, this is very much important. At times our parents, they say no to us for certain things, and like ultimately, like immediately you turn so violent in your words and you don't speak well with your parents. That's so wrong. That's always wrong. You shouldn't be doing that. You should respect to what they are saying because they have got a different mindset. All right, and maybe they are saying something for your good, that you should listen for that moment. So here in Santosh Yadav, she was not going against her parents. She was not even becoming aggressive. She was not being rude in her words. Instead, बहुत नर्म तरीके से, बहुत प्यार से उसने अपने पेरेंट्स को ये इन्फॉर्म किया कि मेरा ये प्लान है कि मैं पार्ट टाइम काम भी करूंगी जिससे कि मैं अर्न कर सकूं और मैं स्कूल की फीस दे सकूं. ओके, हर पेरेंट्स देन agreed to pay for her education. Then her parents agreed. Then her parents were like, okay, we are going to pay for your education. So what do we see? First thing, self-determination was so strong. She was keen for education. She knew the importance of education. Education has got its own importance, right? She was fighting the traditional system in order to build her own career. And she was not even being rude with her parents, okay? Instead of being rude and aggressive, she found a way out so that she can pay for her school fees. All right, so she was a good daughter as well. All right, now moving ahead, wishing always to study a bit more. This has been given in like double inverted commas, and with her father slowly getting used to her urge for more education, Santosh passed the high school examinations and went to Jaipur. Now, high school examination refers to your 12th standard. All right, and she always had that urge. That means उसका हमेशा ये मन करता था मैं थोड़ा और पढ़ लूं. A bit more has to be written in your answers in like double inverted commas only. A bit more basically means कि थोड़ा और पढ़ लेती हूँ, थोड़ा और पढ़ लेती हूँ. ऐसे कर करके she was able to pass her high school, the high school examinations. Very important. Okay, she was able to pass the high school examinations, and finally she went to Jaipur. So like she studied. Where did she study? Where did she do her schooling? She had done her schooling in Delhi, and after Delhi, she went to Jaipur for pursuing her college, right? So she joined which college? Maharani College. MNH has to be capital in your answer sheets, and got a room in Kasturba Hostel. So where did she stay? In Jaipur, in Kasturba Hostel, okay? And the name of the college was Maharani College, okay? Santosh remembers. Now, comma and then your inverted comma begins. Kasturba Hostel faced the Aravali Hills. Now, guys, now Kasturba Hostel, it was facing. That means uske samne aapko dikhta tha Aravali Hills. Now, the is important. We are talking about the hills. That is why the article the has to be written here. Yeah, Shailesh, I know about that. All right. Yes, yes, yes. Their parents pay. Shailesh, she didn't do the part-time job. Instead, she was only talking about her plan for doing so. And then her parents, they didn't want her daughter to like work and study together. That is why they agreed to pay for her school fees. So she didn't do any part-time job. All right. Now we see I used to watch villagers from my room going up the hill and suddenly vanishing. Vanishing, what does it mean? Gayab ho jana. All right, vanishing after a while. So what did she used to do? Like from her hostel room, she used to see that there were certain villagers who used to climb up. Okay, like they used to go up the hill and then they were suddenly vanishing. So she couldn't see them. The sight was not like allowing her to see the villagers. One day I decided to check it out. Check it out basically means to find out. This is very important. Check it out myself. I found nobody except a few mountaineers. So now there were no gray the number of people there were not too much. Instead there were just a few mountaineers. That means mountaineers are the people who climb on the mountains. I asked if I could join them. Now could here is talking about the permission, guys. Herein the could has been used as basically a modal verb only, but herein it is talking about the permission, like if I could join you them. To my pleasant surprise, that means मुझे ये बहुत आश्चर्य हुआ, they answered in the affirmative. Affirmative, that means that it was a positive response. All right, they had given a yes and motivated me to take to climbing. Here the inverted comma closes. So we have basically Santosh Yadav speaking from here till here. Okay, so guys, you can take out the chunks from here and form and write them in your answers so that you don't miss out anything. All right, do you all get that? So now she was asking those mountaineers, basically the people, the persons who were trying to climb the mountains, like if I could join, if she could join them, and they said yes. They have given a yes and motivated. That means that they were motivating her to take to climbing. That means keep climbing. Okay, now then there was no looking back. This is very important. उसके बाद what does it mean कि उसके बाद मैंने कभी पीछे मुड़कर नहीं देखा for this determined young girl. Now see, the word determined has been used here because of her determination. She was able to climb the mountains. So she saved money and enrolled in a course at Uttarkashi's Nehru Institute of Mountaineering. Very important. Don't be confused, guys. All right, that she had enrolled. That means that basically she registered. All right, she had registered in a course, and where did she register? In Uttarkashi's Nehru Institute of Mountaineering. My college semester in Jaipur was to end in April, but it ended on the 19th of May. Please remember that. When was the course about to end? In April. But when did it actually end? It ended on the is important, 19th of May. And I was supposed to be in Uttarkashi on the 21st. That means on 21st of May, she was supposed to be in Uttarkashi because she had enrolled therein, right? Do you all agree with me? Yes, affirmation is like that you're saying in a positive manner. That means that you're saying yes to it. Okay, that you're giving a confirmation that yes, you can be in. Now, so I did not go back home. Now, see, she did not go back home. There's that semicolon. Why? Because here now she is going to shift the tone from home to somewhere else. That means from home to the training. Instead, then, comma, I headed straight for the training. Headed straight basically means went towards. So she didn't go to home because she like the on the 19th of May her exams ended, and on 21st she had to report there in Uttarkashi's Nehru Institute of Mountaineering. I had to write a letter of apology. This again is very important aspect, talking about her being a good daughter. Okay, this is the second instance in this chapter. First instance is when she was being politely informing her parents that she is going to work part-time, all right, just to pay the school fees. She was not being rude to her parents. And the second thing is, if she wanted, she could have just like ignored it, but instead she wrote a letter of apology. Like that means that she was saying sorry to her father, like for not visiting them, without whose permission I had got myself enrolled at Uttarkashi. So she was sorry to her parents. She was saying sorry to her father that without your permission, I have enrolled into this very particular course in at Uttarkashi. All right. Is that clear to everybody? And here we are using at because you are talking about a particular place. All right. That is why you're going ahead with it. Is that clear? Yes, Sarita, that is going to happen. Did she leave college when joining? No, 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 Shailesh. Here she is talking about my college semester in Jaipur was to end. That means the semester is the examination. All right, so the here in it is not about leaving the college. Instead, it is just about enrolling in another course after the exams get over. Like you guys usually do know, like once your exams are over, you try to go ahead for any other course in your winter vacations or in your summer vacations. All right, towards the end of the class, dear. Okay, now we see thereafter. That means after that, all right. Thereafter, Santosh went on an expedition every year. So that means on a journey. Every year she used to go on a journey. Her climbing skills matured rapidly. Matured basically means that her skills excel. Okay, her skills were being polished. All right, and she was like improving. Basically, matured is like her skills improved rapidly. Rapidly basically means like immediately. Okay, she was improving her skills of climbing. Also, she developed a remarkable as in like amazing. Okay, like she had developed a remarkable resistance. Resistance basically means that she was able to bear the cold, all right, and the altitude. That means at such a great height, all right, she was able to bear the cold. Now, equipped with an iron will. This is very important, guys. Equipped basically means herein we are talking about her very determination. I mean, we are talking about her abilities. That means uske andar matlab itni iron will is the will. We are talking about the strongest will in the world. That means that you're so strong in your decision, in your determination that you have to do it. Alright, equipped basically here refers to the fact that she was completely filled with iron will. Okay, first thing, very important. Second is physical endurance. And third is amazing mental toughness. Okay, physical endurance. To endure basically means to bear. To bear basically in Hindi means सहन करना. तो फिजिकल इंड्योरेंस बेसिकली रेफर टू द फैक्ट कि उसकी बॉडी इतना सहन कर पा रही थी मतलब व्हेन शी वाज रीचिंग द एल्टीट्यूड दैट मींस द हाइट. Okay, so she was able to bear the coldness and amazing mental toughness, you know. At times you get so tired, you're like यार मुझसे नहीं होगा अब मैं जा रही हूँ. Okay, मैं जा रहा हूँ, मुझसे मैं नहीं कर सकता हूँ. Okay, but that was not the case with Santosh Yadav. She was mentally tough. उसका mind इतना strong हो चुका था that I will do this. So मतलब क्या था कि उसकी determination iron will थी. Okay, मतलब वो पूरी तरीके से भरी हुई थी आयरन विल के साथ. दूसरा उसमें था कि फिजिकली वो पूरे वेदर को एंड्योर कर पा रही थी, सह पा रही थी, ठंड नहीं लग रही थी ज्यादा. दिमाग में भी ऐसा कुछ नहीं था कि मुझे बहुत ठंड लग रही है, मुझसे नहीं होगा, क्योंकि मेंटली टफ हो चुकी थी. मेंटल टफनेस इज समथिंग दैट कैन मेक यू डू एनीथिंग इन योर लाइफ. ओके, इवन इफ यू आर इन पेन, you know your feet they are paining badly, but you know that you need to be very strong right now in order to win the race. You forget about the pain that you're suffering coming from. That is something Santosh Yadav actually exhibit to the entire world. All right, people. Is that clear? Is that clear? Iron. All right. The second one, Shailesh. Is that clear to everybody? So she proved herself repeatedly. मतलब बार बार उसने अपने आप को prove किया. The culmination of her hard work and sincerity came in 1992, just 4 years after she had shyly asked the Aravali mountaineers if she could join them. यानी कि 1992, यानी कि ये वाला टाइम कब था? 4 साल बाद 1992 में finally we see that she had got the, like, she had got something. Just a minute, guys. Yeah, finally she had achieved the highest. Okay, finally she had achieved the highest victory of her life. Culmination of her hard work basically refers to the fact that you have achieved the highest aim of your life, basically the highest aim that you have achieved after a long time. All right, and it came in 1992. Okay, like she had asked the Aravali mountaineers, like 19 in the year, almost like 4 years before 1992, if she could really go ahead with them, and then in 1992 she achieved what she was really made for. Okay, at barely 20 years of age, barely means matlab mamuli si age, 20 years of age, Santosh Yadav scaled Mount Everest. So that means Mount Everest, she had climbed Mount Everest at the age of 20, and she was the youngest to climb it. All right, becoming the youngest woman in the world to achieve the feat. What do you mean by feat, guys? Just could you please just let me know? Feat basically refers to your success. Okay, is this making sense to everybody? So she was just very much young, and she achieved it. All right, okay, that's great, Trey. All right, that's so nice. Take care of yourself. All right, no worries. Okay, now if her climbing skills, physical fitness, and mental strength impressed her seniors, her concern for others and desire to work together with them found her a special place in the hearts of fellow climbers. Now, what happened is that she was so very much skilled in climbing, and her physical fitness, she was physically able to endure the conditions around her, and she was mentally so fit. So everybody, okay, they were really so very much eager to like go ahead with her, and she had made a special place in the hearts of the people. All right, fellow climbers basically refer to the people who used to climb with her. All right, so during the 1992 Everest mission, Santosh Yadav provided special care to a climber who lay dying at the South Pole. Okay, so there was a special care was given by her. Okay, so she was a caring person. Okay, she was a concerned person too. She was a good human. Okay, she was not selfish at that moment. Okay, she didn't act selfish. All right, so she was helping the people also. She was unfortunately unsuccessful in saving him, but she was not able to save him. However, now however is working as a transition word which says that, like, though she was not able to save him, but she managed to save another climber. That means she had saved the life of another climber. And what was the name of that person? Mohan Singh, who would have met with the same fate had she not shared her oxygen with him. So what do you see here? What do you see about her very character, guys? That she was helpful too. All right, at such a great height, she was not only thinking about her own self, and oxygen is very, very important to be completely procured there at that particular level, but she was sharing her oxygen with the person who was about to die. All right, and he would have also met with the same fate. The same fate basically means the person who died earlier, he would have also died, but no, he was being saved because of the efforts of Santosh Yadav. All right. Shailesh, that's really great. That's so great, dear. That's so nice. All right. Okay. Now, within 12 months, Santosh found herself a member of an Indo-Nepalese women's expedition. So now, 12 महीने के अंदर अंदर वो member बन गई Indo-Nepalese women expedition कभी, that invited her to join them. She then scaled the Mount Everest for a second time. So now that was the second time. In 1992, it was the first time. Then after 12 months, that means the very next year only we are talking about, she was able to scale the Mount Everest for a second time, thus setting a record as the only woman to have scaled the Everest twice. Make sure you're always writing Mount Everest MNE to be in capital, okay? And securing for herself and India a unique place in the annals of mountaineering. So, in recognition of her achievements, the Indian government bestowed upon her one of the nation's top honors, the Padma Shri. She was being given the Padma Shri award. All right, because she was the youngest one in order to climb the Mount Everest twice, which really needs a lot of courage, a lot of skills, a lot of like physical and mental endurance, and the toughness is needed. So, describing her feelings when she was literally on top of the world. So, now you know, like when you're on the top of the world, there's something that's going on in your mind when you have achieved something and you want to express it out. Santosh has said it took some time for the enormity of the moment. What do you mean by the enormity of the moment? It basically means a very great moment. It was such a beautiful moment, guys, for her that it actually took some time that she could realize and digest this, that yes, she has now done it for the second time too. To sink in basically means be understood. Like, you know, at times you say, like in Hindi, we say कि मुझे चुटकी मार कि क्या ये सच्ची में हो रहा है. We say like that. So you need to digest, like, if this is really happening, if this has really happened. So that was the moment for her. All right. Now we see, then I unfurled the Indian tricolor. That means unfurling means झंडा लहराना. Okay, and held it aloft. Aloft basically मीन्स हेल्ड इट अप हाई. दैट मीन्स ऐसे झंडे को खोला और फिर ऐसे उसको ऊपर करके उसको पूरी दुनिया को दिखाया. ऑल राइट, सो अलोफ्ट बेसिकली मीन्स हेल्ड इट अप हाई on the roof of the world. So what is the roof of the world? The Mount Everest is known as the roof of the world. Keep that in your mind. So the feeling is indescribable. She says कि वो जो feeling है वो मैं मतलब शब्दों में नहीं बता सकती हूँ. That cannot be described. Indescribable basically means something that cannot be described. The Indian flag was flying on the top of the world. It was truly a spiritual moment. मतलब वो एक बहुत अच्छा एक spiritual एक pure moment था. I felt proud as an Indian. And she said that I was feeling proud as an Indian. And then inverted comma closes. So also a fervent environmentalist. Fervent basically means having strong and sincere feelings. That means that you want to keep your environment so clean. All right, people. So she says that she was like Santosh also collected and brought down 500 kilograms of garbage from the Himalayas. So she was this keen, guys. All right, people. I hope the entire chapter is clear to everybody right there. Now we are moving to the questions, and I want all of you to participate in all the questions. Okay, here we go. 10 questions are going to be there. Everybody join, quickly join in and let me know that how many of you have listened to me carefully. Alrighty, come on guys, come on, come on. Join in as quick as you all can. Everybody. Yes guys, come on, come on, come on, join in. Because we are going to deal with the questions, and the questions, they are really important. Please read this chapter carefully. If you haven't done it on your own, I mean, if you have listened well, Shailesh, but you were like quite I mean, you missed it for like quite some time. But anyway guys, all right, I'm moving ahead with this now. Here we go. Let's see. What is considered the roof of the world? Very important question. Okay, like sky, stars, top of Mount Everest, or all of the above. What exactly is the right answer for this one? Guys, make sure that you all are reading the chapter, okay? Because the chapter is really an important one. Now we are going to deal with the part 2 of the same tomorrow. Very good. Top of Mount Everest. That's very right. And so Dragon Eye, Barefoot, Contessa, and Kathy. Very good. Now we are moving to the second question. And what does it say? All right. Taking a little bit of time. Let's be a bit patient. Question number 2. Yeah, here we go. So what does it say? Santosh was fully equipped with what? It's an important question. She was fully equipped with an iron will, or you say a physical endurance, you say mental toughness, or you say all of the above. Okay. Guys, of course, all of the above. What did I tell you? The 3 important things. Keep that in your mind. An iron will, then physical endurance, and mental toughness. So very well said. Very good. Okay. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Shailesh at the first position. Chani, Josna, and Thinky. Now we are moving to the next question. Question number 3 on your screen, and let's move ahead. Tomorrow we are going to deal with the next part of this, guys. Don't miss it out, alright? From where did Santosh do her graduation? Rewari, Delhi, Jaipur, or Mumbai? Where did she do it? 10 seconds, guys. Alright guys, from Delhi she had done the schooling and she had done the graduation from Jaipur. I told this so clearly, right? Don't be confused regarding all these things. Here we go. Let's have a look. What does it talk about? Alright, Josna, Chandni, Shailesh and Thinky. Now we are moving to the next one. Let's have a look. Question number 4 on your screen. Here we go. Alright, what does Santosh mean? Very important question again. Alrighty, so does it mean contentment? Does it mean discontentment? Does it mean greed? Does it mean bravery? What exactly is the right answer? Okay, no guys, Santosh means contentment. Whosoever said bravery and discontentment, that's so wrong. This has been given right in the beginning of your book, okay? Learn it if you don't know it. Here we go. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Josna, Chani, Shailesh and Thingy. Shailesh, didn't you give the answer for this one? Question number 5. So with this question, we are halfway through our Menti as well. Alright, so here we are. What is the name of Santosh Yadav's village? Johnny Avas, Haryavas, Baryavas or Janavas? What is the right answer, guys? 5 more seconds, everybody. Alright, Johnny Avas. Very good. 3 students knew it so well. Very nice. Now let's move ahead. Leaderboard. Josna is at the first position. Then we have got Chani, then Shailesh, then Thinky. Okay, that's pretty good. And now moving ahead to the next question. Question number 6 on your screen. Everybody, here we are. What request did the unborn child's grandmother make to the holy man? Okay, blessing for a son, blessing for money, blessing for milk, or blessing for a daughter. 10 more seconds for everybody right there. Everybody voted. Very good. Blessing for a daughter. That's the right answer. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. And I've got Josna, then Chani, then Shri Lalita, then Shailesh. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, nice. Josna is the fastest one here. Very good, Josna. You've been doing good. Now, question number 7 on your screen, guys. Here we are. Let's have a look. So, why was Santosh under pressure? What was the reason behind it, okay? She had to study. Her parents were asking her to get married. She wanted to work, or you say none. What is the right answer? Okay, taking a little bit of time. Very good. Her parents were asking her to get married. That's the right answer. Now moving ahead. Leaderboard here it is. Jyotsna at the first position. Then I've got Chani. Then Sri Lalita. Alrighty. Then, okay. Jyotsna, Chani, Sri Lalita and Shailesh. Shailesh, you are the fastest one. Very good. Question number 8 on your screen. How much garbage did Santosh bring down from the Himalayas? Very good question. 200 kg, 300 kg, 400 kg, 500 kg. 10 more seconds. It's an important question. Let's have a look. What does it talk about? Okay, 4 students have given the very right answer. Very nice. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Josna at the first position, then Chani, Shri Lalita and Shailesh. Then we are moving to the next question. Question number 9 on your screen. And here we go. Alrighty. Whom did Santosh save with artificial respiration? Rohan Singh or Sohan Singh, Mohan Singh, or you say all? What exactly is the right answer? Mohan Singh. Very good. Of course not. All is not the right answer. Come on. Okay. So Josna is at the first position. And then Chani, is that the case? Like, let me just look at the scores. Yeah, Josna is the fastest one. Chani, Shri Lalita and Shailesh. Very good. Now we are moving to the next question, which is going to be the last question. And let's have a look. What does it talk about? What did Santosh fight against? What did she fight against? Traditional irrational system, her parents, society, or people of village. What is the right answer? Very good. Traditional irrational system. 3 students, you are right about that. So let's have a final look at the scoreboard. That is the leaderboard and who all are here. Okay, so Sarita is saying, eh? So Josna, you won it, and Chandni, and then we have Sri Lalita, and then we have Shailesh. Great. So Chandni was the fastest one for this one. Josna, very many congratulations. You did it so well. So everybody, make sure you're reading this chapter. We are going to deal with the second part of this chapter. All right, and now I would like to share with all of you the important information because guys, we have got like amazing offers. We are going ahead with this resolve offer for all of you, wherein we are providing you all 22% of discount. Okay, just make use of my code, which is PSH10. And also, guys, I am coming up with like one of the courses for all of you, which is going to be started right from 17th of Jan for all the 90s. Make sure you're becoming a part of it. All right, just don't miss this out. Go ahead with this. Use my code PSH10 and meet me on the Plus platform so that we can have more conversations. You guys can load me with any number of doubts. Okay, because here with Unacademy subscription features, we are providing you a lot of things. You all get to learn live from the comfort of your home, unlimited access to all the courses, top educators of India on one single platform in order to give you like perfect guidance. Regular doubt clearing and answer writing sessions are there. Exhaustive coverage of the entire syllabus is also there. Mentorship and guidance is there. Study material in the form of PDF. Practice tests is there. Live test series and batch courses. So you would have daily practice sections, weekly mock test series, live quizzes, daily MCQs, and subjective test series. Okay, so this is literally going to be very helpful. Think about this, discuss about this with your parents. All right, because we are coming up with amazing batches for all the class 90s. Lakshya term 2 for all the subjects going to be started right from 10th of Jan, guys. Definitely enroll in this batch. It's gonna be amazing. Then we have got the Achievers batch for all these subjects. It's going to be started right from 17th of Jan, guys. And I will be dealing with the English literature for all the 90s. Make sure that you are definitely enrolling everybody. And then we have the achievers batch for all the 10th as well, so all the subjects would be there. It's going to be started from 10th of Jan. Make sure you're becoming a part of it. And Lakshya term 2 for all the subjects going to be started from 17th Jan. Okay, that is 2022 for everybody. All right, make sure that you guys are definitely going in for this because this is for all the 10th. So go ahead. Now, Bugs Bounty for everybody. It's an opportunity for all the learners to report any inappropriate content in the video. If you think that something is inappropriate, you guys can report that. Be the first one to report a particular issue to claim your prize. Report in any inappropriate content using the form which is given in the description below. Now, guys, CBSE Mega Combat for class 9, class 10. This is going to happen. This is going to be a live test. Okay, Unacademy Combat, 9 January at 11 a.m. 45 minutes, 30 questions would be there. Exciting gifts for 150 lucky participants would be there. Medals for top 3 rankers and merit certificates for top 25 rankers. So rewards worth rupee 1.5 crore. Rank 1 would be given gold medal plus merit certificate. Rank 2 will be given silver medal plus merit certificate. Rank 3 will be given bronze medal plus merit certificate. Enroll right away, guys. Use the code PSH10 and make sure you guys are definitely going in for this. Okay. Now, CBSE Mega Combat on 9 January at 11 a.m. for 45 minutes for 30. I mean, for 45 minutes with 30 questions. For Maths Class 9, you will have number system, linear equations, statistics, and coordinate geometry. And in science, you'd find gravitation, work, and energy. Why do we fall in atoms and molecules and our environment? Okay. And class 10th, you will have quadratic equations, trigonometry, and its applications, arithmetic progression, and statistics. And in science, you'll have electricity, periodic classification of elements, and why do organisms reproduce. So guys, make sure you guys are gonna nail it so well. Just use the code PSH10 and enroll right away. Don't waste your time. Now, coming to your CBSE Mega Combat for class 9, class 10, 9 January, 11 a.m., 45 minutes, 30 questions, medals for top 3 rankers and merit certificates. For top 25 rankers, guys, free registration hai. Okay, and comment is available in both English as well as Hindi. Detailed video solution for each question and lucky participants to get exciting gadgets and gift vouchers. So scholarship from a pool of rupees 1.5 crore plus. Okay, rank 1 to 3 will get 100% scholarship. Rank 4 to 10 will get 75% scholarship. Rank 11 to 50 will get 50% scholarship. Rank 51 to 150 will get 25% scholarship. And rank 151 to 250 will get 15% scholarship. So just use the code PSH10 and enroll right away. This is literally going to be an amazing thing for everybody right there. Do not underestimate your confidence. You can be there. All right. Is that clear? Preeti, so the classes, they are already been scheduled. Today I'm going to deal with Amanda. Okay, today I'm going to deal with Amanda right at 5 p.m. Okay, so be right there and you'll come to know about the rest of the schedule as you'll keep on following me. Okay, don't be worried about that. Now, moving ahead, guys, Resolve 2022. It's an amazing, amazing offer, guys. Okay, kickstart your journey to crack it in 2022. Get 20% off on your Unacademy subscription. Offer is extended till tomorrow, that is your 5th of Jan. Just use the code PSH10, guys, and subscribe now. You know my course is coming right from 17th of Jan, right? So guys, enroll right away because this is an amazing offer wherein you are being given 22% discount. All right, go ahead with this. Use it today. Only discuss about this with your parents. Alrighty. Now, moving ahead, everybody. We have got CBSE students for classes 6 to 12. We have offer for plus subscribers. You all can buy plus subscription for 12 months and above. And you will get extra 4 months K-12 subscription for free. So flat 10% discount on purchasing plus subscription for any duration. Offer is valid for first 500 subscribers. Be in that list, guys. Make your life a bit easier. Okay, just make sure what you want for yourself and work accordingly. Moving ahead, CBSE students for classes 6 to 12 for iconic subscribers buy iconic subscription for 12 months and above and get extra 4 months K-12 subscription for free. Okay, so flat 10% discount on purchasing iconic subscription for any duration. Offer is valid for first 500 subscribers. Be in that list, everybody. All right. Now, Unacademy iconic subscription features everyone. Personal mentor would be there. One-on-one interaction would be there. Live doubt solving sessions would also be there. Okay. Now, weekly reports would also be there wherein we will be telling you how you're going through your week. Then we are going to connect with your parents to give them an affirmation that of course you're doing well. Study planner would be there and all benefits of Unacademy subscription would also be a part of your iconic subscription. Okay. So these are the different plans for your iconic subscription. You guys can go ahead with anything that suits you the best, be it 48 months, 36 months, 24 months, 18 months, 15 months, 12 months, 9 months, 6 months, or 3 months. PSH10 is the code, my dear. Make use of it. Avail 10% straightforward discount, guys. This is going to be super duper easier for everybody right there. You know, Resolve is going on right now. 22% discount is there. Make use of it. The Unacademy free special class features live real-time interaction using chat and emojis. Ask the question using the question tab. Live poll options for quiz and poll leaderboard. Compete with your friends as well. Thank you everybody for attending the class. If you are new to the channel, kindly hit the bell button, subscribe the channel, and do not forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends. Okay, hit the bell button. This is what I meant, guys. Okay, and make sure you're imparting the information to your friends as well. So I'm gonna catch you all tomorrow with the second part of the same chapter. Make sure you all are going to attend the class. All right, people, take